Hey everyone, it's FaceTime Police. I'm James,
Brian.
and this is Right Shake, Wrong Timeline.
So we have a new single called Right Place, Wrong Timeline. And we just thought we'd do this to celebrate that. Should we talk about the song next?
Yeah, let's start with the song. So Right Place, Wrong Timeline. What was the inspiration? You kind of took the lead on this one.
Okay, Right Place, Wrong Timeline was primarily inspired by the anime Steins. The main character continually goes back in time to try and change the fate of one of the other characters.
It was a cool concept. It was easy to write, putting myself in this character's position of what you just said about jumping back in time, trying to save the life of someone else. I was like, oh, there's a lot to play around with there. So it came pretty easy. But we wrote the song a while ago. We performed this song at Anime Expo 2019.
Yeah, two years ago.
2 years ago. 2 years ago today. Or 2 years ago this season, I guess. And yeah, when we first performed the song, it was much different than the recorded version that's out right now on Spotify, Apple Music.
Yeah, it was just all acoustic. When did we decide to start adding, keyboard, bass, drums, the whole thing?
It was pretty much when the pandemic happened because, when everything shut down, we didn't know when's the next time we were going to play a show. So I figured we don't know when's the next time we're going to be on stage. Might as well put all of our focus into video content, into recording new songs. And while we were recording Right Place, Wrong Timeline, just realized, you know what? Since it's a recording, let's make it as grand as we can. Make it explode as much as we can, especially for the metal part that kicks in. And it's kind of tough to get that feeling with just an acoustic guitar and electronic drum machine. So it called for electronic guitar, but you can't have electronic guitar without having bass. Can't have bass without having drums. So it just kind of built it up from there. But it's cool because the song kind of evolved. The character of the song sort of changed. It became more dynamic. It's very jarring, but not in a bad way, I would say.
I wanted to tell the story even if it was just through the music itself. So if you just listen to the music, the first half is really bouncy and sunny, but then slowly that cycle, it slowly gets interrupted. It's obvious that not everything is right with the world.
Well, let's take a little bit of a break from talking about the song to start making our little shake here. So some of the ingredients that we have it's a mix of blueberries, raspberries,
and blackberries.
We got some
Granola.
almond butter granola. We got oat milk, oat-based whipped cream topping. Then we got sort of like the toppings here. And this is something I found in my fridge, which is organic pomegranate molasses.
So are we just going to combine everything? Or should we partition it? Or let's make our own thing?
Yeah, you've made more shakes than I have, so let's just start making this. Okay, do you want to start putting stuff in here?
Sure, let's open. Start opening.
Start opening things?
Yeah.
So as Brian is getting the berries ready, one unique thing, at least about the production of Right Place, Wrong Timeline, was this was the first song we ever released where we didn't mix the final edit. We had an external person help us mix it, whose name is
Benjamin Lawrence from Chameleon Studios, actually in Hamburg, Germany, mixed and mastered the song from our home recordings. And if you're wondering, who's that? Well, there's this band called Lord of the Lost, and we actually kind of did a song with them.
Not kind of, we did.
So there's a song experiment, which we'll do a separate video for and explain all that.
So anyway, Benny, who mixes a lot of Lord of the Lost songs, mixed Right Place, Wrong Timeline. So when you hear the final version of the song, you're listening to his work with our home recordings. I think it sounds amazing. Benny did a great job. He just added so much punch to our drums, just so much depth to the song. Yeah, I was really blown away by what Benny was able to do with Right Place, Wrong Timeline.
I was a huge fan of Benny's because of his work on the Lord of the Lost recordings. So for him to, take the time out of his schedule to mix our stuff was very cool.
It was special because you're a huge fan of Lord of the Lost, so to
Yes.
have someone associated with them, especially someone as talented as Benny, work on one of our songs.
Yeah, and the thing is, he's very accustomed to music with a lot of variety.
That's true. Like, especially with our style, which is not the same as Lord of the Lost, but similar in what concept.
Multi-variety.
A lot of variety in the music, a lot of dynamics within the song. He was just the perfect person to be our first outside, external, whatever you want to call it, mixer. So yeah, you did a really great job. So speaking of mixing, I see you've mixed our ingredients into this.
So for this first one, I'm gonna try blackberry, raspberry, and blueberry, because you can't go wrong with these. And I want something purple, because the album artwork is purple. Sorry, the single artwork is purple. So yeah, that's the milk with the fruits.
Throw in some ice cubes, maybe a little bit more milk. All right. Let's see how this goes. Oh, I should probably plug it in. All right, now let's see how this goes. Get us some cups. So while we taste our first shake, we have a music video for Right Place, Wrong Timeline. I still had a few weeks left on my lease at my previous apartment, so when it was all cleared out from our move, we just had a bunch of blank white walls. So we're like, let's make use of this. So that's where the video shoot happened.
So we filmed for about 3 or 4 hours, right? And thankfully the natural sunlight was there. It was good.
It did more than enough for lighting. So here's our first shake. It's purple, like the album artwork that you designed.
But yeah, if you just want to keep it healthy, just keep it to the fruits and the milk. But we're doing something special for this video, so let's go add more stuff to it.
You have to, you have to shake it more.
And then one will go.
Am I not doing this right? Shake dates? Nice. I'm gonna put some matcha balls in mine. We have the whipped cream cap. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Thanks. Sprinkle on top. Okay. Here's our right shake, number 1.
We're supposed to drink these things, just appreciate the art.
Well, cheers to our new single.
Right place, wrong timeline. Right shake, wrong timeline.
Right shake, wrong timeline. First episode, maybe only episode. We don't know. It's good. It's very crunchy.
Yes.
I think it's a good first shake. So the theme of the video, well, how would you talk about the theme of it?
So I'm not sure how this happened. Like before we knew it, the video became a tribute to the Dark Order.
That's true. For those of you who don't know, Dark Order is a group in All Elite Wrestling. I don't even know how to describe them. They used to be like a cult-like group. They were very evil and dark. And then somewhere along the way, they just got really goofy. and they became more of like the lovable, sort of like misfits of the show.
Like the face faction.
Yeah,
Good
so they
guys.
became the super over good guy group. And they have a hand gesture where they just kind of hold their hand up and do this. And that really kind of became the thread throughout the whole video. Was that the evil versions of ourselves and the darker timeline
Yeah.
would keep throwing up the Dark Order claw.
And this is a coincidence because James would always wear denim and sunglasses, but he kind of looks like Orange Cassidy in the video.
That's true. Another wrestling related thing. Because I've always worn like the denim jacket, sunglasses look, which is cool because I actually had that little short video with Orange Cassidy from C2E2 a few years ago where we both give the lazy thumbs up. So that was cool. But yeah, I mean, anyone who follows us knows that wrestling has always been a huge inspiration for us. I'm always wearing wrestling t-shirts. I'm wearing one right now. So yeah, it was cool to include that in the video.
Now you're gonna notice a lot of visual effects in the video, and when I was looking for different overlays and whatnot for the video, I got these glitch pack transitions and distortions. So I kind of went crazy with it, but it fit the video, so I just kept going with it.
Fun fact, before you did this with this video, I've used the same overlays for our past like 3 or 4 videos.
Yeah, so it was time for a change. We're using the same like scratch film effects on our videos for years.
It felt right to step it up because, you know, we stepped it up with having Benny mix the song, so why not step up the video?
Production, yeah.
And you edited this video 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, because before this, our video was for a face and a name. That was our last video.
Oh, and that one.
And I edited that, so it's cool. It's like I did one, you did one.
Yeah.
And I like that because, you know, we each have our own preferences. We have a different eye for how we think a video should be edited and look.
I like purple.
Yeah, you love purple. There's always like a purple or pinkish hue to like the videos that you edit. So yeah, this shake was pretty good.
I don't know if we need to make another one. This is good.
Yeah, I think we're good with this one. Yeah, I don't know. Anything else? Any last things you want to say about Right Place, Wrong Timeline as we finish our shakes?
Yeah, the circles that you'll see in the video were actually from our album artwork for Don't Believe in the Moon. It's the interior CD artwork.
It's all connected. Everything we do is connected. I guess I want to say, so I love Right Place, Wrong Timeline because it's also our return to the quote-unquote full band sound. Who knows? Maybe our next one will be back to stripped down acoustic. We never know. It's just whatever feels right.
It was definitely a return to form. It brought back memories of playing with the full band again and just going all out on stage, so I love the feeling of it. Okay, we don't need to experiment with any other flavors. This was good.
Cheers.
See you on the next single.
If it has a shake pun, we'll do this again. If not, this will be our only Right Shake, Wrong Timeline. Or it's the beginning of the series. We don't know.
On the next Right Shake, Wrong Timeline.
It almost smells like a burger. Do you want whipped cream?
Wrong shake.
Wrong shake, right
Wrong.
timeline?
Lost timeline.